Hey guys, it's Beth, and welcome back to our Halloween celebration. In this episode, we are continuing with playing more Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Right now, there's a water monster at my feet right over there. And here's the thing, I have to be on those, I think. I'm not sure where I should actually be heading. Oh, okay. There's some oil. Obviously, proper thing to do is to throw things around so that I can make it to other areas. Oh shoot, okay. I'm also running low on oil and the such. Nope, not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. Ow. Dead flash can act as a yeah, that's what I was doing, you idiot game. I was literally doing that exact thing. Turning. And good, run. Shit, on the box. Yeah, there we go. That's probably better. Yo, is that a weed? Oh no. Uh-oh. It knows where I am now. Is it blind? I think it's blind. Alright, this is one of those... Locked with a simple lock. It worked. Hollow needle. Something large brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help, he cried as the ocean swallowed him again. I'm not sure... Alright, is there gonna be more? No, okay. At least... not here. Oh no. I was like, why music? Can't waste that much lantern. Oh hey, door. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of the SS Lusitania glittered in the smooth, warm yellow light of the setting sun. He turned his head towards the calm ocean reaching toward the coast of Portugal and thought, is this another dream? Oh, and we've made it through. Wow. Yeah, I see why that's like one of the most famous frickin' parts of the... Interesting. I'm not messing with that yet. I'm gonna take, like, this bath here. It's pretty nice. Okay, it's kinda creepy, though, is the thing about it. Oh, I can, like, splash the water. That's fun. How is my sanity crystal clear? Oh gosh, I'm really low on oil. Okay. So we've got a door there. Let's see. Can I open it? I can. That's clearly the direction they want me to go, but there's clearly other things and places to go. Guest room? And the study. Let's go to the study. I think there might be useful stuff there. Herbert's trunk was wrapped in rope. The lock had been broken by thieves, he assumed. He wondered if anything had been left, considering all the hands it had passed. Darn. Sorry about your luggage, man. It's a tinderbox. That is useful. Nothing there. Yeah, I'm gonna stand here for a sec in the light, since... Okay, my sanity's actually fine. Health is a few cuts and bruises. I think that's reasonable. And I mean, well, there's nothing I can really do about that one, huh? I should probably be more careful with, like... Oh. I don't know what that painting is. Anything useful here? No. Oh, a page. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing that happened... I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the past 20 years. As inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it. Helios' son Dromus don't know. In the Hortus Conclusus. Conclusus? It was told about an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. Orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is a most important discovery of my life, but it's also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orbs from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing a lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain, do you mean unfortunately? That has to be unfortunately, right? When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal. Black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water, I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away from the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. Isn't that the fictional country from The Princess Bride? Whatever. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It's been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. Last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mystic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Well, here's the thing. I am someone who personally believes that we should leave any sort of, like, culture Any cultural artifact should be left within its place. We should not take these things away. Even if they're not mystic or supernatural in nature, the idea that we have a right to take away parts of people's cultures that were clearly put there by another is simply grotesque. It's not alright. Like, pretty much the entirety of the British Museum is stolen from other countries, and it's really uncool. I don't think that, like, I don't know. I don't think that we should mess with the cultural history of other things. Like, it's one thing to be interested in a culture, it's another thing to just outright steal from people. And that's what that was.
Let's see what you have to
Oh,
offer.
that's gross.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Sense what? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna open this and there's gonna be skulls pop out, right? Yep. I remember that from Joy's playthrough. Okay, there's a note here. 1658, gosh, we are going back in time. January 9th, a further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I am unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will... Oh. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan of that is the thing. Hey, oh, I can't look at that for too long, since that is a YouTube guidelines breaking statue. Oh god, so a lot of this is just unfortunate. Can I pick up this hammer and just start milestones of human anatomy? Interesting. I don't know what you mean by that. Paintings flung off the wall. Oh, there's nothing past this point. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. So I guess we'll go into the guest bedroom next, since we've been through everything over here. Is this another dream, he thought, and he screamed at the top of his lungs. God, it's this game actually looks really good, is the thing. Like, it's not, like, super polished or anything. No, it's like, how do I describe this? It's not super high def, but it's, like, really, like, I think really polished is actually the word that I'm looking for.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Oh. Well, there's a piece here.
July, 1839.
Revelations, that's Bible.
From the
Received a letter
Algerian
today from the Algerian governor's
disclosing the
office
fate
disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. After a week of my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert, was badly injured as if maimed by a lion, rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow I'll retrieve things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him. Well, I think he got killed by whatever beast is now in here. I'm pretty sure the orb is in here. Someone took the orb, and now it's in the house. It was shattered, of course, so yeah, it's here, is the thing. That's what's causing all of this. Crowbar. I can use that as a weapon. I've played Half-Life. A lot.
3rd of July, 1839.
Dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colorful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages trying to figure out what may have happened.
The day I was trapped inside the orb chamber.
Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment.
Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me.
I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour?
Reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion. But suddenly, I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his
I'm reading this, but like I'm kind of like also listening to it. He retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confused me greatly. If he has the orbs, what are those pieces in my drawing room? Oh. Interesting.
Daniel,
Oh.
What?
still having nightmares, I see.
Yes. I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
So, not only do you have an orb, they also have an orb. Which doesn't entirely make sense spatially, but stuck to a broken lock. Well, oh, come on.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Well, that's one crowbar gone. And here's the last note.
4th of July, 1839. It's done.
Oh,
The orb
okay.
is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape.
Yeah, this is 100%. You have cursed yourself, my dude. You have cursed yourself beyond belief with this one, I'm gonna be honest. You should put that back. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, I was like, is that a lever? No, it's a coat hook. Yeah, I saw a glimpse of it. Did it just vanish as soon as I hid? So is it real? Like, I actually don't know. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know the young man the other day cast such a terrible shadow. What does that mean? Okay, so given that it vanished as soon as I closed the door, I'm curious as to whether or not it, like, it is real at that point, or if it's some sort of, like, hallucinatory curse. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by this damned curiosity. Huh. Well, I think this is where I'm going to end it for now, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!